What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Zach. This is your mental health check-in. How are you? Please be 100% honest. Because you know what? Mental health is a lot more important than so many people realize. And a lot of people don't realize it, but this goes for anybody. You could be a person with any kind of disability. And we'll just take mine, for example, with spina bifida. You know, mine is what they call level 1. It's just because of my balance. And that's all mine affects. But you know what? Because I had a wheelchair, guess what? I've dealt with, as I mentioned before, I've dealt with bullies 3, almost 4 times. I've dealt with judgmental people a lot in 36 years. I've dealt with a lot of bullshit. You know, a lot of like I say, judgmental people. And you know what? A lot of people, they see somebody with a disability and they think, that person has a disability. Let's go pick on them. They won't do nothing. They won't say nothing. We'll just pick on them. And I got news for you. I got a lot of news for you. Especially for judgmental females and just judgmental people all around. Whether someone has a disability, you know, as far as like what mine is like I said, spina bifida. You know, I'm in a wheelchair. Or, you know, maybe somebody's on a walker, you know, walking with a walker, or even crutches, or even a walking cane, for example. You know what? Even people with disabilities have mental health. You know, and we all have mental health. You know, and like I say, as much as I went through, like I've told you all from day one that I went through, like with, you know, the judgmental, because of the dating and the relationship, and I've never even dated yet, and I'm almost 37. It should be in October. And because I'm sitting down, that's never happened for me, you know. And a lot of people, yes, I've noticed, have done everything they could just to find reasons just to turn me down, you know. And I get it. You know, it's different. I'm sitting down, it's different. But my mental health is the exact same as yours. A person that's standing, my mental health is the exact same as yours, meaning mine is exactly like yours, a person that's standing. So, with that said, watch how you treat people. You know, a lot of people don't realize it. You know, or they realize it, that they screw with people like that. It screws with people like that. But the fact of, you know, a person walking might see somebody with a disability, and honestly, they really don't give a crap. They honestly don't give a crap. And I say that because, yes, I've dealt with those situations. And that's how people are. Should it be like that? Hell no. It shouldn't. But unfortunately, it is. You know, it's just like I told you. You know, I've got a buddy of mine who calls me his big brother, as I call him my little brother, because I stuck up for him about 10 years ago because he got bullied. And that bully that he had scared him and said, you know, you tell anybody that I'm bullying you, you won't be here. That scared my buddy even. That scared my little brother even more. And with that said, he ran to me and told me about it. I'm thinking, okay, what's going on here? He ran to me, and that just made me feel good because he trusted me to help him in that situation. So that said, I was able to take that situation in my hands and say, okay, this is what needs to be done. And I was able to get him to the right person to tell a name to, which the next day, like I said, I got a call from him, or I got a text, excuse me. When I got that text asking, you know, can I call you? My first thought was, oh crap. It's happened again. He's, still getting bullied. And at that time, I said, yeah, call me. And he called me and told me the whole scenario of what happened. Like I said, things got taken care of, and that's what he was calling to tell me. Things got taken care of. You know, that bully, that situation stopped. And he calls me, says, well, I just want to say thank you, big brother, for saving my life. And again, to that, little brother, if you're watching, man, I got you anytime. My ears are always open. No matter what. Again, with that said, keep going. Keep being you. And remember, be the light. You can be the light for someone else. You can be that listening ear for someone else. And that's exactly what people really need, is a listening ear. You don't know their situation, because maybe that's a situation that you've never been through. But you always can help someone just by being yourself and being a listening ear. And with that said, it's okay to even give your advice. Your advice can help that person. And, that's also, like I said, what I try to do. I always try to give you my advice on how to handle things, or how I would handle things, and give you the suggestions of how you can handle things. Here's how I handle it. Take what I've went through and take my what I've done to handle situations and do the same thing as I've done and see if that helps. Now, Am I saying I'm Einstein? No. But you know what? If I can help somebody, I'm all for it. And you know what? Damn, I'm beyond proud of it to help somebody. It makes me feel excellent when I get the chance to help somebody. I feel excellent knowing that I've got to help that person or persons. So keep being you and let nothing or no one hold you back. And if no one's ever told you or has told you today or at any time, if no one's told you that they're proud of you and they love you, I'm proud of you. I love you. I want to see you tomorrow. And the day after, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. Mental health is a huge thing. You know, it's bigger than a lot of people may think. You know, somebody's mental health is it's an extreme important thing. No matter a person's disabilities or whatever the case may be, a person's mental health is important. So keep being you and let nothing or no one hold you back. And yes, this is why I am making this a working, paying job. You know, I'm in the works of it. You know, I'm trying to get all the, the requirements that YouTube says I need to make this all a working, paying job. But I do this for the number one reason, and that's because of you. I love to help people. That's how I was born and raised, and that's how I'm always going to be. So keep going. Keep being you. Let nothing or no one hold you back. And again, if there's anything that you would like to hear, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments, and I will get that done for you. When I respond to your comments, and I see that you have a YouTube channel, and I see that I'm not subscribed to your YouTube channel, I will also subscribe to your YouTube channel as well. And I would appreciate y'all to subscribe to me, to this YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed already. It would mean a lot to me. And like I said, I'm here anytime, no matter what time it is for you or whatever. What time it is for me or what time it is for you. No matter when you comment, I will always answer. I always will respond to everybody that comments. I always will, like I said, respond to everybody that subscribes. Meaning, I will subscribe back to you as your YouTube channel as well. Like I said, this is one big group project. So with that said, let's take care of each other. Let's watch each other's backs. I love y'all. And I want to see you tomorrow. I appreciate y'all watching. Keep being you. Keep smiling. And let's get it.